Hey there kids, it's me, Safari Sam, and today we have a very fun episode for ya. We're back to kind of the little desk close-up specimen examination format for a bit. We did a couple more, kind of outdoorsy ones, which cost us a pretty penny, but we're back here in the studio for a bit. If you want to help us get more shows where we go out and look at live specimens like we did with the chickens and stuff recently, and have us go places and get permission to look at expensive specimens like the Nautilus shells that we also took a gander at recently, you can help us do more expensive shows like that by supporting us on Patreon, link in the description. But that's enough of that. Today we have something absolutely incredible. We finally have a nice choice Mesozoic fossil. It's not a dinosaur. It's not a dinosaur. It's a Mosasaurus. We have a Mosasaurus fossil today. That's right, the fucker that landed the final blow on the Indominus Rex in the popular Jurassic World film. Also featured in the second film and the Camp Cretaceous cartoon. That Mosasaur. It's kind of risen to popularity in previous years, and we're finally getting a fossil from a Mosasaur. And today we're looking at one of the most deadly parts of the Mosasaurus, the Mosasaur tooth. So excited. If someone could just hand me the Mosasaur tooth. What do you mean? It's in front of me. No. That's not... Holy shit, that is the tooth! You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's the smallest fucking Mosasaur tooth I've ever seen in my life! We're finally able to do an episode on like a big popular deadly prehistoric creature with a real fossil. Alright, I'm not counting the T-Rex one we faked. We're finally doing it with a real fossil, and all you can get is this tiny little tooth. I got tooths bigger than this. This is pathetic. How much did this cost? $2? Absolutely insane. You got me the cheapest fucking one. And smallest one apparently. God, the tip is even dull. God, don't you guys know that it needs to be sharp to be deadly and cool? Everyone just cares about the tip. You understand what I'm saying here, mates? Everyone watching this wants just the tip. Well, I guess we're just doing a fucking episode on this little tooth then. Admittedly, it's still pretty cool. Most Mosasaur teeth are found in Morocco. They're often found while they're mining for other things. They'll get these Mosasaur teeth, and they're pretty proud of their Mosasaur teeth. In fact, they actually sell them to tourists. It's a big tourist, industry there with the fossils. So yeah, this came from Morocco. And it is neat, it's very clearly a tooth, you can see kind of like the sediments there, filled in from when it used to be more organic. And it's even got some kind of sharp sides on it, for tear and flesh, which is very interesting. You gotta chomp those fish and other marine reptiles and things, and, maybe the occasional dinosaur. Or, lost park attendee might get scooped up by the Mosasaur. But, it's a very interesting little tooth. Someone please tell me we plan on getting a larger tooth down the line. We do? So you are going to get a larger tooth. Alright, then why did you fucking buy this one and not just save the money and put it towards the larger tooth so we could get it sooner? And then we wouldn't have to do 2 episodes on what's essentially the same fossil. Yeah, I know you guys call me a dumbass behind my back, but I think I'm the one being smart right now. Well, the Mosasaurus was an aquatic squatmate reptile. You know, they just lived in oceans and shit. It existed from about 82 to 66 million years ago. You know, very late Cretaceous. Would have been around at the same time as the very famous Tyrannosaurus Rex. Once again, I apologize for faking a T-Rex episode. But, it's pretty cool. You know, lived during the Campanian and Mascatrician stages of the late Cretaceous. And these fuckers are estimated to have been about 30,000 pounds. You know, I've got to use fucking pounds because of these dumbass Americans. 33 to 59 feet. You know, pretty fucking cool. You know, a little... they were into that Paleocene. Get it? I know that's a bad joke, but you guys gotta fucking laugh. Because if you don't, at that point, it's basically over for me. You know? If this doesn't take off, if this show doesn't take off, there's no point in me continuing anything. Alright, the line producers are looking at me like I need to change the topic. Now, the mosasaurs were believed to be apex predators, just like the American crocodiles that we did an episode on recently. And you can see why. They're just gigantic with all these sharp teeth. Really interesting critters. Very interesting critters. And if any of you out there want a Mosasaurus fossil, you can very easily get one for a very affordable price. Now, if you only want genuine fossils, I don't recommend a jaw, but, you know, no one out there is making fake Mosasaur teeth, because they're just so common in all shapes and sizes, you know? You can get all kinds of Mosasaur teeth, and we will be getting more. In fact, we plan on doing several different kind of Mosasaur episodes. We want to do one on, you know, another tooth. I want to do one on a larger tooth, because holy shit, this thing is tiny. I don't know why they thought that this should have been today's specimen, because holy shit, it's small. Like, it's in good shape, you know, it's a little dull and stuff, but it's in good condition. It's just tiny as shit, right? But we're going to be doing Mosasaur vertebrate fossils. We're going to be looking at Mosasaur jaw fossils. You know, I put the air quotes there because, you know, Mosasaur jaw fossils usually aren't Mosasaur jaw fossils, or fossils, really. But that's something we'll talk about in a future episode very soon. We've been putting out a Safari Sam consistently once a week, and I'm actually very proud of the progress our show has been making. You know, I'm recording this in August, and it's going up in November. I think we've been doing a good job of getting the content ready, and I really hope everyone's enjoying it. Because there are only 2 episodes live at the time of recording this, since the revival, that is. So basically, nothing past the plant fossil episode, which was our second one in this format. But, you know, I really hope you're all enjoying the show. And if you're not, I completely get that, because they gave us the tiniest fucking tooth specimen they could fucking find. Anyways, I think that's it for today's episode. Yeah, it's a little short. It's a little fucking short, sure. But so is the fucking specimen, right? Absolute fuckery. Anyways, if you want your own Mosasaur tooth, they're very affordable. B3 was apparently able to acquire this one for just a little over $2. You can get them at your local museum, which is where, you know, if you're going to get a fossil and you have a local museum that sells fossils, get it from there. If they got the kinds you want. Please do. I mean, museums are usually non-profit, and, you know, just, we gotta educate these people. That's the whole point of this show, you know, is to educate. We gotta get it done. That being said, if you can't find what you want, you can just fucking give your money to Bezos like you do for everything else, you know. But yeah, that is it. Thank you all very much for supporting this episode. If you want us to have bigger, cooler, better specimens and be able to go out into the world and work with live animals and plants and go to many different locations, if you want us to do that, which we really want to do, then please support us on Patreon. Link in the description below. We got tiers from $1, all the way up to $10 whole. There's a $1 tier, $5 tier, and $10 tier. You get lots of cool stuff. We got bloopers from this show on there now. Gonna start doing a lot more behind the scenes stuff. We do sneak peeks of like specimens. So whenever B3 secures us a new specimen, we take a picture and we put it on there so that, you know, you only know what we're going to be making episodes on before they come out if you're on the Patreon. You can get a look at the specimens beforehand. That's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all next time. Jerry, listen to me. I know you and B3 are trying your hardest. I know money is tight. I know that we're, you know, working multiple jobs between all of us to try to make this show work. I know it's a passion project for pretty much everyone, including myself. Because seriously, you fucked up on this one. Why did you get this tiny little fucking tooth? You should have just saved money for the bigger one. And we could have done a fucking episode on Pyroid or something. You know? I mean, I got this whole fucking rock collection here that we need to be making videos on. We haven't even started on the rock collection. The tooth was a bad call. Get a bigger one next time. Fucker.